waste yard for the leaves and the compost. Has staff ever considered about just leaving the gates open and allowing people to come and go as they please, as opposed to having certain times that the gates are only open?
Through you, Madam Chair, thanks for the question. I can answer to my knowledge, and if there's anything that was discussed prior to me, I'll turn it over to that end. We have some of our neighboring municipalities have looked at the same thing too, to eliminate having a staff person there. The challenge is then there's no real monitoring of what's dropped off and what's not dropped off, which it sounds like that could also be a challenge with people leaving stuff behind that we then are responsible with dealing with that aren't leaf and waste. So for that reason, it is also traffic is a big concern out at the 7th line. We've all seen it get really busy out there and all the way down, almost halfway down to the stop sign. So in having someone there regulating the movement of traffic, it definitely keeps the flow quicker, which we've seen a large benefit to as well. But we definitely have considered it. It's just there are some difficulties either way. Is that a fair assessment?
And I completely understand that. And I guess the thought is, if everybody was on their best behavior, obviously you wouldn't have to have the certain time frame and the hours. Sorry, I was just curious if staff and had ever considered about leaving the gates open and trying it on maybe on a trial run, that that if people didn't behave in the way they should, then I guess the restrictions have to come on. So that was it's just a thought, and I do have another question, but
Rob?
Through worship. One of the things we should confirm, and I know it applied to some other, when we used to operate the electronics, that in accordance with our approvals to do it from the ministry, it had to be manned. So that may also be, I'm not sure if it's applicable to this one, but I believe that it may be one of the conditions that we do have to have staffing there. The other thing I would indicate is that when you go back into the leaf and yard waste, there's a lot of other stuff besides leaf and yard waste, and it's a bit of a secure compound. So I think it's more for the protection of our property as well.
yeah, and I can appreciate those comments.